And the whole aspect of doing this wellness program was he want 7 Pingala and 7 Ida to consecrate Dhyanalinga. For Dhyanalinga consecration, he called me. When I went inside, he gave me a brown cover. What is this, Sadhguru? I said, no man, in the consecration process, if I have to give myself, if it happens, you open this cover. He said, I am going for the meditation in the cave. And he went by his own consciousness. He did not know the route. He guided. And he went to the cave where he was meditating in the previous path, Sadhguru Parabrahma. Because just before that, going to cave, one day in the evening, he started leaving his body. When after 15 days, if you see, if I sit for pranayama or do it, the breath will be happening in the spine.
Okay.
When I inhale, inhalation will be in the spine also. Exhalation like that. We were 45 people were chosen people by him. 2 days he took us to hills.
Velangiri Hills.
Day and night we were in the hill, eating raw food.
How was that experience, Anna? With Sadhguru in the mountains?
Mountain, almost all type of experience we had. Drenched in the rain, then scorching in the sun, all of them happened. Now we have a bridge at that Iruttupalam. In those days there was no bridge. So full of water was flowing through it and all the buses, everything was standing this side and that side. We were all came, it was heavy raining. So there was a big bungalow in which we were all staying. Sadhguru came about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the evening with a Maruti car at that time. And he rushed through the water and crossed the other side. And after that, other centers started collecting. And then we paid 6 lakhs rupees and bought that land.
In 1993.
Only the welcome point shed was there.
Okay.
And the electric fence was there. That's all. Nothing constructions were there. Barren land.
No trees also, nothing.
Nothing.
It's open barren.
Open, barren land. Not even one big, 2 small trees, and there was a small ramp over the tree for hunting. But fence was electric. And with that, that first Sivaratri was there in the below that ramp.
So which means you should be in
93.
93.
92 was first in the Krishna Kalyana Mandapam, Coimbatore. Next was there.
In the ashram.
94 full-fledged, 94 onwards. So that is the... then we want to perform Bhumi Puja. Construction has to start now. So first construction was a triangular block.
Okay.
So we want to perform Bhumi Puja. Engineer from Tirupur came. And we did the formal puja for the... Sadhguru was patiently saying it. And he poured the milk and other things, and then after that Bhumi Puja was over, he called, yes, come, all of us come. Then he took us, and there was a stone, big stone, and it was ready for Kuru Puja. And Vijayamma and Sadhguru did the Kuru Puja. We were behind. And after the Kuru Puja, he said, this is the place where Dhyanalinga is going to come.
But nobody had any questions. What is
No,
Dhyanlinga?
nothing. No planning of Dhyanalinga was there. Only in the wholeness program he planned. That's how the land for and Kuru Puja, then constructions were there.
So even before Dhyanlinga, triangular block was constructed.
Yes, a triangular block was there, lower thing. Because before wholeness, only the ground floor was there. And whole constructions were done by only few masons and other for maintaining the construction. Others, all those small laborers were volunteers. We carried all those things to the top and then concrete was placed. All the participants are volunteers. Mason and other things only for construction. For carrying the other things, the concrete, everything, there are pictures which can be, you can see. And triangular block was ready. Ground floor of triangular block was ready.
So you got the land, and the first construction was triangular block,
Triangular block.
and then Dhyanlinga. Now, when did the first program happen, Anna?
First program was the wholeness.
Okay, that happened in 1994.
94. July 16th or 17th. Started and end for 90 days.
At that time, T block was there.
Block was there.
Okay.
The ground floor was there. He was staying in the block. And we had to go for the restroom and other things in the triangular block only at those time for wholeness program. After that, he constructed a small restroom and bathrooms outside the triangle. And
So where did the wholeness program happen?
94, 93 end 94, he announced there will be 90 days wholeness program at Isha Yoga Center. You can, those who want, you can register. Then after registration, he called them personally and saw them if they are fit for wholeness or not. And then only he selected people. He selected 45 people. I remember 45 or 46.
Okay. And you were one of them.
And it was Tirupur, Rajagopal was there. He was a timber merchant. So he made the first thatched roof, Kaivalya Kudir. It was on the thatched roof. The wholeness program was there to be conducted.
So no concrete building, just
small wall. And when he announced the program on July 17th or 16th, I don't remember, we were traveling and heavy rain. Heavy rain. Now we have a bridge at that Iruttupalam.
Yeah.
In those days, there was no bridge. So full of water was flowing through it and all the buses, everything was standing this side and that side. We were all came, it was heavy raining. So there was a big bungalow in which we were all staying. Sadhguru came about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the evening with a Maruti car at that time. And he rushed through the water and crossed the other side. Once he crossed, all the people started crossing.
So until then they were scared.
But the rain was there, and so from there he went. In the halfway, now we have all roads and other things that were muddy road at the time. That car was stuck. And we were not able to travel to the ashram. We were all stuck different place. Some people went to Pundi temple. We and some of us were staying in the small, just before that tamarind tree entrance. We have a small construction. We laid there. Only in the next morning, with the help of the tractor, all our beddings and other things, we moved into the ashram. Then still training, but he was there. And he started the wholeness program. Halfway through 1 week or 10 days, because of heavy rain, it collapsed. Thatched roof collapsed. So people are from Tirupur has to come, laborers from the Tirupur has to come and place stay on it and keep it ready. The 2 days he took us to hills.
Velangiri Hills.
Day and night we were in the hill, eating raw food.
How was that experience, Anna? With Sadhguru in the mountains?
No doubt, and by almost all type of experience we had.
Including
Drenched in the rain, then scorching in the sun, all of them happened there. And nothing, we are very happy.
Really?
Yes, nobody showed any shy or any
Discomfort.
painful situations. 2.5 days, 2 days we were there, 2 nights and 1 day. Once it is ready, we came back.
See, amongst all these,
All these things is to make you, any situation you are able to live. That was, and
but
surrounding,
nobody complained or nobody went back.
nobody complained, nobody complained. Surrounding the hall, there was a 4 or 5 feet depth, small canal-like structure, canal. Why we do not know, but we have to cross and enter and then only saw, but after one night or 2 nights, we saw full of snakes.
Oh my God.
Full
It was
of
quite
snakes.
scary.
Yes, yes. Full of snakes. And Sadhguru came and took one of the snakes. It was like in the wheat color, about 6 feet length. And he was handling it with his hand, and and immediately after that, he trained certain people how to catch snakes.
How to handle snakes.
One of his mother, Ma Chandragasa. Ma Chandragasa is the leader of that group. So they developed a Y-shaped stick. Whenever it comes, you place it on the head, then catch hold of it, and then leave it in the forest. Chandragasa was head of that team. So we had all the practices. He hold our nadi, found out who can be. He divided it into A, B, C. C, B, A. And the C's were given certain practices, B were given certain practices, and A were given certain practices. Same practice with modification.
Okay.
After 15 days only, everybody was promoted.
Okay.
People were promoted from C to B, B to A, and almost a lot of practices were there. Up to night 11 o'clock, 11:45, morning 4:30. Yes. So each and every practices for particular aspect of life, Laya Yoga, all those things he taught us. And that is where we were able to feel the energies rising, and we can direct the energy to a particular place.
Within your body.
Yes, almost everybody was able to feel it. And when we did, for myself, about after 15 days, if you see, if I sit for pranayama or do it, the breath will be happening in the spine.
Okay.
Yes. Breath will be happening. When I inhale, inhalation will be in the spine also. Exhalation like that. So, like that, he prepared us. And in the half of the time, one day, after the second month, he said, I am going for the meditation in the cave. So you kindly take care of the participants, he said.
He told you?
Yes, for me. Then I said, if some people go high, what to do, Sadhguru? Then he showed us, he, he developed a wand, a wooden wand with copper rings, 7 rings,
Okay.
and full of ghee, and it was kept in vibhuti. He said, if somebody goes high, you take this wand, keep them in the Agna, they will come down.
Only you have to do that, huh?
No. So I said, then he said, he went, he, Bharati, 2 volunteers, and 1 person, Vellingiri by name, Thanikandi person. And he went by his own consciousness. He did not know the route. He guided. And he went to the cave where he was meditating in the previous but Sadhguru Parabrahma.
That is near the Dhanikandi
Yes.
mountain, no?
Mountain. We stayed in, before we had been to the cave to, while we were in the hills. And he was there for 4 days, complete silence, meditating completely. And you can see photographs with the jacuzzi, water flowing, with Indian Thai, he used to sit and meditate. That meditation was the 4 days he was completely on.
How about the volunteers who went along with him? How about the volunteers who went with
2
him?
were, only 2 volunteers.
They were also staying there.
They were also in meditation. One is Bharati, another is Ramu by name. Ramu. Next is Purnananda. So all of them were, and when they returned, so that 4 days was something going on in me. So somebody goes high, what to do. And practices were all held. Whatever instructions he gave, we are going.
Did you use the magic? I mean, did you use that wand?
Oh, once I used on one. And then they were returning. At this time, about 4th day evening, about 6:45 or 6:40, I was sitting in that place and simply doing my samyama over the hills. At that time, suddenly I was able to see something moving down. Then I watched, I was able to see 4 people walking. It was near the gate, entrance gate, near the Nalanda. Then after, when the gate was open and we saw Sadhguru was leading, he was in Indian tie, he was having dandam, having turban.
It was the first time he came with turban.
And when he was coming down, about 300, 400 feet away, I could see a white layer around him. After that, what happened? I was at his feet. I was dragged towards him and fell at his feet. He took me, hugged, and said, I'll go and have bath and come. Ask the people to assemble in the hall. Then all of us assembled and he did a process, very high energy inside. Everybody is jumping, rolling. Yes. So then only he became Sadhguru with the turban. Then people asked why the turban is. He said, see, your energies are Sagastar. Those days, the rishis were having big hood on their head. Yes. So that this will not go away. Accordingly, they were classified as Brahma Rishi, Raja Rishi. In which type of ecstasy they are there, accordingly they are classified. But I don't have hair like this. So I have to have a turban which prevents me to not leaving the Sagastar.
So
Because just before that, going to cave, one day in the evening, he started leaving his body. Yes. And the slanting photo was the first photo taken with the turban. And it was hanging in the hall. So that's why he became Sadhguru.
when all these
And
things were happening, when did he introduce or talk to you about his life mission of
yes,
consecrating
yes.
Dhyanlinga?
Then only after that day, 1 or 2 days, he asked for a pad and a white paper and a pen and a pencil. Then we were all doing practices, and he was sitting on the dais and drawing something. At the end of the session, he opened and showed it. It was Dhyanalinga,
Okay. It's a sketch of Dhyanlinga.
sketch of Dhyanalinga. And this is the lingam that we are going to have, Dhyanalinga, he said. Then everybody was. So then his Dhyanlingam was. Came into form. Immediately, Sadhguru asked, there was Sanmuraj by name, an engineer in Tirupur. He is he is a meditator, a very active volunteer also. So he asked Sanmuraj to prepare a small wooden as well as stone linga with this picture. And he made it and brought it. And that was kept in Kaivalya Kudur for a long time. Then this is the Dhyanalinga.
So, Anna, when I heard this from other guest who came for this
Yes.
podcast, that the moment Sadhguru talked about temple, many people were surprised how he is going to construct a temple. He is
How
he is going to construct a temple. He is a very logical guru, and suddenly he talking about temple. How did all of you receive this plan?
Now, previously, if you see, it is that his own classes were so that realizing ourselves is the foremost one.
Correct.
Yes, godliness is within you. Realizing it is the first one. It was only on that. So he used to criticize all gods also in the classes in those days. But now after announcement of Dhyanalinga, everybody was shocked. And few people started saying, why this ideal worship? Why ideal worship and all they were. They were discussing about this. Then he settled it. Now this is mainly for meditation
Okay, this is not for worship.
and not for worship. No worship will be happening there. Any person who come into the Dhyanalinga atmosphere, sowing of seed of liberation will be within him. So it is. And then people come down and then settle. And then only second month, what happened? We want to, on September 3rd is September birthday, we want to celebrate it. And without telling anything, knowing anything, we silently we were preparing.
Planning something.
And then on that night he came, the flower and putting flower and all we got. And then chant happy birthday and all those things. Then he was sitting on the dais. Why this a person who is living moment to moment, every day is a birthday.
He told that?
And the whole thing in the wholeness was, Sadhguru was also, lot of astral bodies were around him, asking them to give relief.
Okay.
So he was also not able to sleep in the night in the hall. And he has given that experience to also. So there was a dancing saint who was pestering him.
Okay. I mean,
And
a disembodied being.
yes, without body is there. And there was a lady with beard. She will be sitting on the corner of one. And Kusum was there. Kusum was Ma Karpuri's sister. Then he said, I felt dancing saint, you go and stand this place. Then she pushed me to that place. And what happened when I reached that place, I was dragged back, dancing. She said, this is the place where that saint is always in the class. And that night he played drums. And all of us were able to see the dance like that.
Because of the dancing saint.
Yes. So we all prepared all these things and gave a small show or a small drama to him with lady, with birds dancing. And Saradamma from Erode did that bird with I myself dancing saint.
You were the dancing saint.
And all those things were there. With,
So you enacted a drama.
drama. Enacted a drama to him, and then near the closing of the so, and the whole aspect of doing this wellness program was, he said later, it is in the book also, I think so. He want 7 Pingala and 7 Ida to consecrate Dhyanalinga. That was my initial thing for him to conduct this program.
But you
But he
never,
could not,
none of the 45 or not people wondered why he's conducting this program. What will I get from this program? You never had any questions in your mind.
Yes, you said like that, but because what he expected is
No, I'm asking about you, the participants I'm asking.
Uh,
You will have something like, okay, what am I going to do in these 90 days? What will he teach us? No, were there any questions in your mind?
because after the experiencing in the wholeness program, that question was lost.
No, before the wholeness, you wouldn't know, no? What is
Yes,
going to
before it we had that questions, but because of experiences that we gained in the
initial stage.
program, it is a great thing. A guru, how a guru can give him 100% to the shishyas. And every level he was asking what experience you have, come and share, come and share. Each one of the participants you will ask to come and share. What is your experience now? How do you feel? Yes, all those things he used to ask. And everybody was sharing. And that is a tremendous spiritual growth for us.
But though that was not the purpose why Sadhguru conducted this program.
Yes, yes.
But you all had great
Yes,
experience.
we were 45 people were the chosen people by him at that time. Now that is how and after this, before the whole.
So was he successful in selecting that 7 Idas and 7 Pingalas?
He was not able. That's why he then changed the process with Vijayamma, Bharadiyaka and himself. He went for Karma Yatra, dissolved them. He asked Bharati, he told Bharati that a person will come home, you give him food, give him vastra, make him sit in your home, give vastra, give
Treat
food
him
and
well.
all. But she forgot. Yes, she didn't do it. And it was dissolved somewhere near North India, given to that person.
Oh, she again went back.
When he came, he didn't
She
receive
missed
him.
it. Yeah, we read about it.
So like that, he dissolved the karmas of both of them, various ways and processes. They had karma yatra.
So Anna, were you part of the Karma Yatra
Huh?
to? Were you part of the Karma
No, we were
Yatra to
not part.
Kadapa?
Only
Oh,
four,
first, oh, okay, okay.
only three people only.
Along with Radhe, no?
Huh?
Radhe was also there.
Raja was there. And the mock initiation he did in Kadapa. Mock initiation he did in Kadapa.
For the Dhyanlinga.
Yes, for the Dhyanalinga. That was also very energizing, and
That is
I
only, was that only for these three people, or when he took all of you?
all of us traveled to Kadapa. And in the temple, because factory was there, the Bharati's factory was there. And so he said, we are going to donate a golden snake
Naga Abharna.
over the Shiva, and we'll do it during this day. And then they allowed first. And then he did the process in the night with that, and then he did process. I was standing just, he was doing the process there. I was just behind, asked me to stand there. This side all the male, this side all the female. And whatever he says, concentrate on Anahata means you have to concentrate on Anahata. He will be tapping the Anahata and giving the energy to the thing. All the participants also felt it. Yes. When we asked to, I will come out and shout Anahata and then go. After that, he will come Vishuddhi. I will come out and say, they will be concentrating the Vishuddhi like this. So same process was carried out here.
For the during the Dhyanlinga consecration.
Dhyanalinga consecration, June. And before that, he asked, and at the end of the Kadapa mock consecration, he said we can do the consecration joyfully, playfully, etc. He said at the end. Then before Dhyanalinga consecration, he called me. I was in the college and he called me, you come immediately, he said.
Sadhguru was in ashram here.
Yes, yes. He was in ashram. He called me immediately, you come. And then I came in the evening, night 7 o'clock. I went to his home. He was sitting, and when I went inside, he gave me a brown cover. What is this, Sadhguru? I said. No, man, in the consecration process, if I have to give myself, if it happens, you open this cover. How the foundation should be carried out. Instructions are given in it. You follow the instruction. I was shocked and wept. Sadhguru, you said in Kadapa that we can do the consecration joyfully and playfully. Then what is necessary of this, I said. Then he said, no man, still 80-20, 20% is there. So I don't want to leave the 20%. I have to be prepared, conscious. So I have prepared. Another volunteer, another Dilip by name, he was given all the files. He was given all the files, life insurance, etc. All his property file to him. And transfer of them should be taken care by him. And during consecration, we were all the people were asked to face the wall and the back facing the Dhyanalinga. 400 people were there.
Inside the dome.
300 to 400 people were there. And he used to tap each chakra and provide energy. At the time, we have to concentrate that chakra. When he asked Anahata, when concentrating Anahata, my back was from the back, something was pulling and going towards Dhyanalinga. Many people experience in different chakras like this. Then finally locked it and then fell up. But he showed his hand like this and went.
He fell down.
Then only we are all happy. Then brahmacharis carried him, carried him, and then after 1.5 days, he was again carried and he was sat and he explained. We have completed the Dhyanalinga, consecration of Dhyanalinga successfully.
Again, he was carried. Is it?
He was not able to walk. So lot of things happened in his body. It took 1.5 years to reset it.
So, Anna, you were very close with Sadhguru, seeing
So-
all these things.
Yes, sometimes body will be having bubbles. Sometimes the blood pressure will vary, sugar base will vary. It doesn't fit into any medical parameter. Because after he said, because he has to create another female, because after samadhi of Vijay, we cannot prepare another person. So he created a female body within himself and energized it and then gave it to Swami. That is the reason he broken down. It took 1.5 years.
So, what was your experience, Anna, because you were witnessing all these things firsthand?
Yes.
And Sadhguru said, gave the diary to you, a cover, and
And that clearly expressed me how energetic and how he was able to perform this consecration, ready to give himself for the sake of people. But at the end of the consecration, now we have both Dhyanalinga and Sadhguru. That is the great
fortunate we are.
working. So we are living with a person who is 100% with Shiva. Only we have heard about Shiva performing all those activities.
So, when did Sadhguru say, this is my Guru's will? When did Sadhguru say, this is my Guru's will, and that's why?
Yes.
When did he
Only
say that?
after the consecration is over, he could not speak. He gave a written things which was read by a volunteer. In that he expressed, it is my Guru's grace that I was able to complete it.
But he did not reveal this during the wholeness?
Before he has said, but with not seriousness, but only after the consecration he said, I have fulfilled my Guru's
will.
Before he has said, he has transmitted with the help of all those things he has spoken earlier. But only after completion he said, it's Guru. Then only that.
The poem was there. Anna, thank you so much. 35 years of journey, not possible to do in one podcast, one sitting like this. We have come till the point where Dhyanalinga is consecrated. Definitely lots more to share after how the foundation evolved and the moments with Vijima, Radhika and everybody. So we do expect to have you again for season 2. Thank you so much, Anna, for your time now.
You have given me an opportunity to share my experiences with Sadhguru. So a lot of experiences are there. It may take months or years to talk about because of this 30 years of journey. He has made me a man, or he has sculptured me to become a human being. So sharing about Sadhguru's experiences always overwhelming for me. And I thank for this, and we'll continue the journey
Yes, Anna, for
whenever
sure.
it is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.